Has starting over at midlife knocked your confidence? And do you ever wonder whether you can ever regain your confidence again, especially if you're over 50? I know how you feel, because it's something I'm dealing with too. In today's video, I thought we'd explore how we over 50s can rebuild our confidence one step at a time. Stay with me till the end, because I'll share the simple, real steps I use to rebuild trust and regain my confidence in midlife. These are grounded practices that may help you begin strengthening your own journey with more trust and confidence. You'd think that by the time we reach midlife, confidence would feel unshakable. But the truth is, starting over can send it spiraling, leaving you questioning yourself at the very stage of life where you'd hope to feel more secure. We all know that confidence doesn't usually disappear in one dramatic crash. It slips away slowly, almost without us realizing. A setback here, a criticism there, a false start that lingers in the back of our mind. Over time, the small knocks can wear us down until we're second-guessing everything and struggling to trust ourselves again. That's why so many of us talk about rebuilding confidence after 50 or facing midlife self-doubt, because those quiet losses don't just live in our heads, they show up in the small everyday moments of real life. And here's what I kept asking myself. If confidence can fade so quietly, could it also be rebuilt in those quiet, everyday ways? This is the question that keeps me going. It makes me look for small, grounded steps to rebuild self-trust again. Have you had to start over in midlife? And how has it affected your confidence? I grew up being told to be a good girl and do things to make everyone else happy. For years, that meant second-guessing myself. I would check if what I was doing pleased others, and if it didn't, I would feel so guilty. That cycle reinforced the feeling of never being good enough. Instead of trusting my own instincts, I turned to others for advice, and over time, it chipped away at my confidence. I also held back from opportunities because I just didn't feel ready yet. And in midlife, when you're starting over, that lack of self-trust can make even the smallest choices feel heavier and more uncertain than they need to. But watching others put their needs first showed me something really important. That it's time to honour my own needs too. After all, this is my life to live, and rebuilding confidence in midlife means learning to value that truth every day. After a lifetime of putting other people's opinions above my own, I know rebuilding confidence in midlife won't happen overnight. But I also know every small step counts. So I'm going to rebuild by focusing on small, doable wins, like uploading videos consistently, honouring my word to myself, and celebrating progress instead of perfection. Confidence grows more from practice, more than any pep talks. Each time we follow through on a promise to ourselves, our brain notes, "I can trust me." As teachers Neville Goddard and modern voices like Joe Dispenza remind us, the images we hold and the actions we repeat shape who we become. We are gently training both our mind and spirit to believe in our own ability, step by step. Just like athletes build skill through steady training, the consistent actions we take over weeks and months gradually turn into genuine self-belief. Just like imagining a calm outcome before a conversation makes you show up differently, calmer, clearer, and more trusting of yourself. That simple shift in focus, as Neville Goddard and Joe Dispenza both teach, can shape how you act and reinforce self-confidence. And confidence doesn't mean we never feel doubt. It means we show up anyway, proving to ourselves again and again that we are capable. And the more we do this, the more natural that self-trust becomes. This is what I'm practicing every day, to slowly rebuild trust and belief in myself. If you're rebuilding confidence in midlife too, begin small. Choose one action you can stick with every day or weekly. Here are some simple action steps I'm using to slowly rebuild trust in myself and strengthen my confidence in everyday life. Keeping a simple morning routine that grounds me. While I have my coffee, I read a few pages from The Science of Mind or another uplifting book. It helps me trust that something greater is always at work, which reassures me that I don't have to carry everything alone. That reminder feeds into my self-confidence. In the evenings, I'll often watch an inspiring YouTube video to end the day on a positive note, strengthening the belief that I can keep showing up for myself. A lot of the time, I panic that I should be creating or uploading videos non-stop, but that pressure only feeds my self-doubt. Going for a walk outside breaks that cycle. The fresh air and movement help clear my head, ease the fear that things aren't working out, and remind me to trust the process. Being in nature connects me to something greater, and imagining my goals as already real strengthens in my belief in my own abilities. Writing a short journal entry to check in with myself. Journaling helps me slow down and untangle challenges or anxieties, and it also shows me patterns I might not notice in the rush of daily life. Each passage becomes a small promise kept, proof that my voice matters, that I can trust my own perspective. This gentle practice of journaling strengthens my self-confidence day by day. I know that it's so easy to fall into eating convenience foods and sugary snacks, but I've noticed they leave my energy all over the place. When I eat too many sugary treats, I feel jittery, brain foggy, and this leaves me second guessing myself. But when I choose a balanced meal instead, or choose healthy snacks, my energy is more stable, my mind feels clearer, and I trust my decisions more. Each time I cook and eat this way, it's a small act of self-respect and proof that I can follow through, which quietly strengthens my confidence. Every time I choose to use my voice, whether it's sharing an opinion, asking a question, or simply saying what I need, I remind myself that my perspective has value. Those small moments of courage builds trust in my own voice and strengthen my confidence, especially in midlife when it's so easy for us to feel overlooked. Some days it feels discouraging when results don't match the effort, especially financially. But each upload is an act of self-trust, a promise to myself that I'll keep showing up, and knowing that these videos may support someone else along the way gives me another reason to keep going, while quietly strengthening my own confidence too. Being grateful for what I have and for the community we are building on this channel. In the science of mind and in Neville Goddard's teachings, there's a focus on turning our attention to the direction we want to grow. Joe Dispenza echoes this too, reminding us that where we place our focus and feelings, our energy flows. It's easy to think things aren't improving when we only notice small changes, but those little shifts are evidence. Each one is a step toward what we want and where we're heading, and learning to see them that way builds trust and confidence in the journey. Don't underestimate the power of keeping even the smallest promises to yourself. Each one is a quiet act of self-trust, and over time they become building blocks of real confidence. These small promises are how we rebuild self-trust after 50. If you'd like to support my work and this channel, you can do so through my Buy Me a Coffee link. Your support in any form helps keep me creating videos like this, and I'm truly grateful for all your support. In my next video, I'll be opening up about money fears and how they're shaping my journey. If confidence is something you're rebuilding too, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. What one small step are you taking to rebuild your self-trust? And remember, we're not doing this alone. We're building our confidence together.